Problem 4. The possibility of A, B, and C shooting at a hoop and scoring is 1/3, 2/5, and 1/2. So here's the first question. If they each have one chance to shoot the ball, find the possibility of none of them getting it in. So first, say A goes first. If A goes first, the possibility of A not getting it in would be 2/3, right? Because he or she has a possibility of 1/3 that's getting it in. Now we times that with B. Now B's possibility of getting it in is 2/5. So if you want B to miss, then that would be 3/5. And the final one, that's C, that would be 1 minus 1/2, which is 1/2. Now here we can simplify. So we get 1/5. Our final answer is 1/5. Okay, now let's look at the second problem. If they each have one chance, find the possibility of at least two of them getting it in. So first, let's think about the different scenarios this means. Well, if there's at least two of them getting it in, then you have to think about getting either 2 people getting it in or 3 people getting it in. Let's do 3 people because that seems a bit more simpler. Well, if 3 people are going to get it in, then the possibility of A getting it in is 1/3. Now we have 1/3 times 2/5 times the possibility of C, which is 1/2. Alright, so if we multiply this, we get 1/15. So that's a possibility for 3 people of getting it in. If we have 2 people, let's think about the three different possibilities. We can have A getting it in, B getting it in, but C failing to do it. Or we could have A getting it in, C getting it in, but B failing to do it. Or we can have C getting it in, B getting it in, but A not being able to do it. So let's look at the possibility for all of these things. For the first one, we have A, B getting it in and C not getting it in. So the possibility for A to get it in is 1/3, times the possibility of B getting it in is 2/5, times the possibility of C not getting it in would be 1/2. Now if we simplify this, we get 1/15. Now let's look at the second scenario. A, C getting it in, but B not. So if A got it in, that would be 1/3, times the probability of C getting it in, which is 1/2, times the probability of B not getting it in, which is 3/5. If we multiply, we get 1/10. Now let's look at C, B, and A. If they each have one chance, find the so C, B, and A, C got it in, B got it in, but A did not get it in. So the possibility of C getting it in would be 1/2. The possibility of B getting it in, would be 3/5. And we also multiply the probability of A not getting it in, which is 2/3. If we multiply this, we get 1/5. So if we add all of these fractions together and give them a common denominator, we get 11/30. So our final answer is 11/30.